Hi everybody. Just here to show you a quick look at my new watch. This is a Citizen Signature Series Grande Complication, gentleman's wristwatch. It's an eco-drive model. What that means is that the face is effectively a solar panel and it's a quartz movement, but the battery or the power cell is charged up via the front face. So the battery never needs replacing within reason. This watch is made of titanium. The bezel, the lugs, and the back of the watch, and well, all the casing and the bracelets are in titanium. It's nice and light, much lighter than my normal watch, which is a Seiko Orange Monster. One of the features of the watch is the subsidiary dials, and they display the perpetual calendar information. The watch's main hands are obvious. What looks like a second hand, the vertical red hand, is in fact the hand for the chronograph, the stopwatch, and the seconds are shown on this right hand subsidiary dial along with a small 24-hour indicator. These two dials here show at the moment the month and the leap year sequence. The perpetual calendar adjusts for leap year. The date is shown around about the 4 or 5 o'clock mark, the 29th, and the dial over here in the shape of a fan shows the day of the week. The watch has a dual time function indicated by these two hands here. It also has, as I said, a stopwatch. This is easy to activate by using the crown here. And you just start the stopwatch and you use this crown to indicate lapse, and then you can resume and then you can reset. If I remember how to do this. There we go. Okay. As I say, the watch is in titanium and has gold highlights or tints. The case, the glass rather, is in sapphire crystal. And on the back of the watch is a rather nice, sorry, it's a bit difficult to see here, I'm doing this without using a tripod, a kind of eagle motif from Citizen. The Signature Series is emblazoned on the back as well. The watch itself is quite thick. It's thicker than my Monster Orange by a little bit, so I'd say it's about 15 millimeters thick. But as I say, very light, noticeably lighter. I'm a little bit disappointed in the quality of the bracelet. The links are fine and the pins will never fall out, but the clasp is just a single clasp. There's no secondary retaining clasp here. I've worn this watch for a few days now and it hasn't slipped or fallen off. It just seems a little bit, I've got a few scratches there, blimey. It just seems a little bit vulnerable, I would say. And although the watch is rated as 100 meters water resistant, I don't think with this clasp you could really call this a sports watch. It's more of a dress watch, I would say. The final thing is the tachymeter calculations are around the outside of the bezel. The watch retails in the United States, where I bought this from, I live in Europe, for around $1,300, which is about £650 sterling. I found it quite difficult to buy this watch. I contacted several people, several companies on the net, and they refused to do business. It's not available in Europe or the Middle East, and it is hard to get hold of. But I eventually managed to find a company on the net from New York who were willing to sell it to me. I'm not a great fan of Citizen, and I'm not a great fan of quartz watches. And the only reason I bought this watch is for the one remaining function I haven't shown you, which is activated by this dial here. And this is the minute, sorry, this crown. This is the minute repeating function. When I push this button, it gives me a chime for every hour and every quarter of an hour period past the last hour and then the minutes past that quarter of an hour period. So it'll give me 9 chimes, then we've gone 1/4 hour period past 9, so there'll be a double chime, followed by the number of minutes past that quarter, which is 16 or 17 minutes past the hour, so it'll be 7 minutes past the quarter. I'll just activate this, you'll see what I mean. I'll just bring it a bit closer, sorry if it's out of focus. Okay, now I said this watch is quartz. For those of you who know about minute repeaters, you realise that the cost of a mechanical minute repeater is, well, frankly insane. It's very difficult to buy a minute repeater nowadays for anything less than £100,000 sterling, and there are several companies whose minute repeater models are much more expensive than that. So this is a £600 sterling, $1,300 quartz minute repeating watch. The nice thing about this particular watch is that the Citizen have made some attempt to make the minute repeating sound like it's mechanical. There's a definite rise and fall of each ding, and it does have a mechanical sound, it's a mechanical resonance. It's not entirely convincing. I mean, it clearly is a quartz feature, but it's not bad, you know, it's not bad at all. You won't hear it on the video, but I'll just stop it now. That is quite convincing. It's as good as the Breitling Aerospace minute repeater, and certainly good as the other. There's only 1 or 2 other companies that make quartz minute repeaters, but it's certainly as good as any I've heard. Things I don't like about this watch, I'm not particularly keen on this gold finish. It's a bit jazzy. It's not my thing. This bracelet's a bit of a letdown. In fact, that's the weakest feature in my opinion. As I say, it hasn't let me down, but I'm not going to be wearing this on my jet ski, let's put it like that. And another annoying thing, which I'll mention, is there's no room to adjust on the actual bracelet itself. If you want to adjust, you have to take a link out, which means I've got quite a thin wrist, and with me, it's slightly too snug, but if I put the link back in, it's too loose. It's pretty annoying, that. But it's not a deal breaker. That's about it, really. Yes, it's an expensive watch for what it is, but it goes ding dong, and it doesn't cost as much as my house does. So, my house did. So in many respects, I'm very happy with it. Thoroughly recommended. Difficult to get hold of, but there you go. It comes with a 5-year transferable international warranty, and the Signature Series Citizens are hand assembled in Japan. It's a quality watch. It feels nice, and you kind of know where your money's gone. Okay, well, thanks very much for watching the video, and I'll catch you again sometime soon. Thanks very much.